believed every word. Stop communism, protect America. He went. Christmas, near enough. A choir somewhere singing about peace. A true believer getting on a plane. Here's what he knows now. I'm sitting here with Jim, and I've just got 4 questions. Thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And the first question is, looking back and thinking back to the man that you were when you were sent here for war, and then comparing that to the man that you are now, what has changed? Can you tell us about these differences?
When I was 20 years old, I knew nothing about politics, and now I do. And I would have been very much opposed to the war if I knew then what I know now. Yeah, I went over there gung-ho to protect my country from communism or whatever ideas people were speaking at the time. All of them were lies. I didn't know. I only knew older people. When you go to school, the teachers don't lie. The preachers don't lie. Well, now I know all of them do. Or not all of them, but any one of them might. But yes, that war, along with every other war, was wrong. Just for rich people to get richer. That's what they're for. And no amount of people dying makes a difference to them.
And you just spoke about how difficult it was, and how, as a soldier with no rank, you never went to town, and you always slept in a different place.
Yeah, I carried a pack for 7 months, and I worked on a 105 howitzer. That's a cannon. I was in what they call remote fire bases, not near a town, but where they had cannons. So I fired a cannon for 5 months and carried a pack for 7 months. But I never hanged around in town with a girlfriend or anything like that. No showers or whatever. We made showers with coffee cans. But anyway, yeah, I thought I was just doing the right thing for my country.
Mm.
You got your maps on the table. You got your flag in the air. You're talking a hard little language like my
Carrying that through life, and then getting yourself to where you are now, a man in his 70s with children and obviously love. What did it take to carry that through, and what sort of healing helped in that transition?
As much as the war was traumatizing, very much, I never felt that I was traumatized. I mean, later on, after it was over. But I had continuous bad dreams, and anger, but not so much anger, a little bit of sad. But I never felt that I was traumatized. I said, yeah, a lot of people get traumatized, but I didn't think myself. And of course I was, but I also know that some people were traumatized much more than me. Didn't even have half the experience. If you know what I mean. Some people just fall down one time and they're traumatized for life. Well, I got almost blown up. I got bullet holes in my clothing. And I was wounded by a rocket. A person aimed a rocket at me, but he missed. But he hit the bamboo right next to me, and so that blew me right to the ground. I got a lot of shrapnel, 35 stitches. But that was just one time. Every day was a new experience. Not every day was fighting and scary, but being on the alert, you have to be tense. You have to be ready to move. You have to be ready to do whatever your job is. You can't just relax and float down the trail. In fact, we never walked on trails. We always cut our way through the bamboo and whatever. But you couldn't relax. That's the one thing I didn't like. One thing I didn't like, couldn't relax. It would have been such a fun thing, a camping trip. It could have been a very fun camping trip.
Finally, thanks for your time, Jim. And what do you want young people who have never known war to take from what you know and your experience?
First of all, you want to hope that you never go. You never have to experience yourself. But do the research. Don't just listen to one person or read one book. Read 100 books and watch 100 movies. And draw your own conclusions. And know that, in my opinion, all wars are bad, and they're only meant to enrich rich people. And if you're looking for excitement, don't go to war for it. Ride a motorcycle a little bit over the speed limit or something. If you need excitement, don't go to war. You'll be very sorry. Even if you come back, you will be changed. And not in a good way.
Years later, he went back, not with a rifle.
Her mother is my wife's sister. There were 8 girls and 7 boys. And their mother was only about 90 pounds, maybe 4'10". And she was pregnant 17 times. And she had 15 kids.
And
Her sister, her mother was one of those kids. Her aunt.
Well, thanks again, Jim.
You're welcome.
Good luck. God bless.
Nice to meet you. Patrick.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
Your dress was torn at the hem, your boots were caked in clay.